Intra. Dr. Intra is in charge of the laboratory with the zebra fish. He is registered to buy cancer cells from the government for research purposes. So he buys the cancer cells, he injects them in the fish, he watches what happens. Then we fed them Nutria Plus. And after he saw what happened to the fish that had the Nutria Plus, he was so excited. He actually couldn't believe it. He did it over again and over again and over again because he thought there was a mistake. He was so blown away by this, he called me on the phone. He never calls me, unless there's something wrong. He never calls me, but he called me on the phone. He said, Paul, you're not going to believe this. He sent me the pictures. He said, let me explain this to you. He said, I can't believe it myself, right? He was blown away, and this is a guy who does cancer research for many, many years, okay? He was blown away that a natural product could have that big of an impact, okay? So guys, this is very, very important because cancer is the number 2 cause of death, right? Cancer treatment is expensive. It has side effects. All your hair is going to fall out. You're going to be sick because with cancer treatment, the idea is to kill every single cell in your body. The healthy cells and the cancer cells. That's what chemotherapy does. It wipes out everything in your body, right? And it's very, very expensive, and there's no guarantee you're going to survive. So what I'm telling you is do the right thing today. Take the product today to keep every cell in your body healthy and to keep every cancer cell in your body unhealthy, right? You don't want those cancer cells finding food supply. Okay, you want that process blocked. And that's what these type of nutrients can do. Okay, so if you look at the 12 ingredients in Nutria Plus, and you look at what's inside there, you know, when you go to Jollibee, when you go to KFC, when you go to Dunkin' Donuts, when you go to McDonald's, you're not getting what is good for your body, what is going to keep your cancer cells from growing, what is going to keep your healthy cells healthy, okay? What you need is what's inside Nutria Plus, okay? So, your diet should be as good as you can. Think about what you eat. Think about what you put in your body. Garbage in equals garbage out. It's very simple. It's been that way since the beginning of time. What makes us think we are so special that we can put all kinds of garbage into our body and still be healthy? It's not happening. The number 1 cause of death is heart disease. You are not born with heart disease. The number 2 cause of death is cancer. You are not born with cancer. The number 3 cause of serious illness and the fastest growing disease in the world today is diabetes. You are not born with diabetes. All of these things are here because of what we do to ourselves. Right? So do yourself a favor. Use these products every single day. Okay? Do something good for your body, right? Now, the other thing that is super important is our Cardio Life product, right? So we know that Nutria Plus, we know that that's going to keep our healthy cells healthy, right? The number 2 cause of death in the world is cancer. The number 1 cause of death in the Philippines, in the world, no matter where you live, is heart disease. Now, heart disease is a big umbrella that includes heart attack, stroke, aneurysm, high blood pressure, and a bunch of other things that are all under heart disease, right? Everybody thinks of a heart attack as the worst thing because most people don't survive a heart attack, right? Stroke is very, very damaging. You can survive a stroke, but you're not the same person. Okay? So, nobody is born with heart disease. Nobody is born with heart disease. right? So why is it the number one killer in the world? Well, because if you make a fist, I'm going to talk to you about your heart, not your romantic heart. No romance here. This is serious business. Make a fist with your hand. Everybody make a fist. Take a look at your fist. That is approximately the size of your heart. A little bit bigger, but not much. Now, this thing, don't punch him with that. Guy's got a fist, and these guys are starting to punch each other. Thinks he's Manny Pacquiao or something. This little thing, this heart, is a muscle that beats 100,000 times every single day. 100,000 times a day. The job of your heart is to pump the blood through your arteries. The arteries are the superhighways that take the blood from your heart and bring it to the rest of your body, from your brain to the bottom of your toes, right? Through the arteries. Then the blood comes back to your heart through the veins, and it goes back to the lungs where it gets oxygen from you breathing in. Then it goes to the heart, and then it gets pumped out again. This happens 100,000 times every single day, right? Now, as long as this works, you're okay. You're going to be good. But there's a lot of things that can go wrong, right? The big thing that goes wrong is what we do to ourselves, because these arteries that are the superhighways for the blood get clogged with cholesterol and calcium. Okay? So when they get clogged, and I'll show you here how this looks, right? Number one killer worldwide, heart disease by a big margin. Okay, these are the ingredients we use. You know, vitamin K2 is very important. But let me show you this picture. Okay, so here is a normal artery right here. It's like a tube, right? And when you're born, your arteries are completely clean. They're slippery too, so the blood can really fly through them quickly. Okay? But then as you get older, your arteries turn into EDSA. EDSA. Which stands for Everyday Stress Avenue. That's what it means. I don't know, it was named after somebody, right? But I think it's Everyday Stress Avenue. EDSA is where all the cars are blocked, right? And they're moving very, very, very slowly. So what happens as you get older, because of what you eat and stress and all of these other things, cholesterol and calcium build up in the walls of your artery. So your artery, when you are born, is nice and open like this. The blood goes flying through there like the Skyway, right? Just like the Skyway, flying through there. As you get older, the artery gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller. And that makes it harder for your heart to push the blood through your body. The harder it is for your heart, this little guy here, the harder you make his or her job, the shorter your lifespan. The shorter your lifespan. Because when your arteries are smaller and when they're clogged, it's hard to push the blood through. Which means not as much blood gets to your brain, not as much blood gets to your feet, okay? But it also means eventually there's not enough blood to come back to your heart, and that's what causes a heart attack. If not enough blood is getting to your brain, that's what causes a stroke. So, the way cardio life works, it does one very important thing. It takes the calcium, because remember, cholesterol and calcium equals the traffic jam. So when you take Cardio Life every day, it takes the calcium from your blood, and it puts it back in your bones, right? That's where calcium is supposed to be. especially in women, right? Because a lot of women, their bones are weaker as they get older, after they have kids, right? Because your child's bones came from you, right? So your bones are weak, and then that's called osteoporosis, right? So when you take CardioLife, if you're female, and you use CardioLife every day, you're going to have two major benefits. It's going to take the calcium out of your arteries, where it does not belong, and it's going to put it in your bones where it belongs. Which means your bones are going to be stronger. It is a scientifically proven fact that vitamin K2 makes women's bones stronger. Now, it does the same thing. It does the same thing with men, but most men's bones aren't as weak because we don't have kids, right? So when you have children, it makes a huge difference to your health of your bones, okay? That's one thing. The second thing, it keeps the arteries soft. And when the arteries are soft, they can expand when the blood's going through. And when they expand, it's like you take EDSA from a 4-lane highway and you make it a 6-lane highway. So now the cars are moving a little faster because there's 6 lanes instead of 4. So when you take CardioLife, it allows your arteries to stay soft. Okay? Very, very important. Okay? Now, I'll tell you about the cholesterol equation in 1 second. So we get rid of the calcium, we keep the arteries, which is the superhighway. Every single thing, the most important thing in your body is your blood. If you go to your doctor and your doctor thinks there's something wrong with you, what do? They take your blood, right? And they look at your blood. Because by looking at your blood, you can tell pretty much everything. That's how important your blood is. When you drink Intra, when you take Nutria Plus, when you take CardioLife, it goes from your tummy to your digestive system to your blood. All of the nutrients, including oxygen from the air you breathe after it goes to your lungs, goes in your blood, right? So it's important. It's important that your blood is going from the top of your head all the way down to the bottom of your feet. You have to have the blood flowing through your body to get all the nutrition. That's why CardioLife is so good for students. It's so good for young people because it makes more blood go to your brain. Okay? So if you can't remember where you put your car keys, if you go to the shopping mall, you park your car, you go to the shopping mall, you're shopping around. If you come outside and you can't remember where your car is, right? It happens, right? If these things are happening to you, it means your brain is not getting enough blood, okay? So please, it doesn't matter how old you are. If you take CardioLife every day, not only will you be protecting your heart, you will be protecting your brain. Okay? Very, very important. Okay? So when you're talking to somebody about CardioLife, it doesn't matter whether they're a teenager, it doesn't matter whether they're 80 years old or anything, if they're a student. It's fabulous to help them concentrate, okay? It doesn't matter who you are, anybody can benefit from this product because it has been shown in this country that kids at the earliest age of 12 years old are getting cholesterol and calcium build up in their arteries at 12 years old, okay? So it is very, very important, and this product has major benefits for the heart, which is slightly on the left side of your body. You can probably feel it. Oh my God, mine's not beating. Oh no, okay. Whew. Okay, I'm good. I took my CardioLife. I'm not gonna die here in front of you guys. That would be really bad for business, right? Terrible. It's not gonna happen. It's very good for your heart, not your romantic heart. The more important heart, which is the one that beats, right? The one that beats. It's important for that, and it's important for your brain. Okay, super important. All right, now, the last product we're going to talk about is Fiber Life. Now, Fiber Life is important because the other equation, oh, by the way, one more thing I need to tell you, okay? In Canada, we had to put a message on the label of Cardio Life. Health Canada, which is the government health department in Canada, they made us put a statement on there that says you must use this product for a minimum of 90 days. It says 2 months there, but that's wrong. It should be 3. A minimum of 3 months to see the maximum benefit. Okay, 3 months. Now, this is important because please be aware we don't sell drugs. We don't sell cures for disease. We sell prevention, right? We don't sell miracles, okay? So it's not like you can spend 40 years of your life clogging your arteries with cholesterol and calcium, take 2 Cardio Life, start looking at your watch, and waiting 5 minutes and expecting your health to be perfectly normal. It's not going to happen. Don't sell miracles. You don't have to. You don't have to make the products better than they are. Okay? Because they work. Okay? The products work. Don't sell miracles. Sell reality. Reality is we sell natural health products that if you use every single day, your health will improve. Okay? If you're facing a health challenge, we hope to be able to help you with that health challenge. The human body is the most amazing thing ever created. It's more powerful than any computer. It's more powerful than anything that's ever been created. It's more complicated, right? But the one thing is, it has the ability to heal itself. The human body has the ability. If you give it what it needs to heal itself. Okay? What it needs to heal itself is not Jollibee, KFC, Dunkin' Donuts, McDonald's. It's Intra, Nutria Plus, Cardio Life, Fiber Life. That's what it needs. That's what it needs to heal itself. But it takes time. Okay? We don't sell miracles. Don't sell miracles. You don't have to. People use our products every day. They will get a benefit. Okay? I promise you they're going to get a benefit. Okay? So, that's important. That's the government of Canada saying you have to use Cardio Life for 3 months to get the maximum benefit. Okay? Now, with Fiber Life and Cardio Life work very good together. Okay, so Fiber Life is good for A, which is appetite control, B, which is blood sugar, and Bill. Bill. Now, it turns out blood sugar and Bill have a very hot romance. They really like each other. They're extremely attracted to each other. Yes. Very, very hot for each other. Okay, that's enough of that. I'm getting excited just talking about it. Okay, I'm going to explain why they like each other. Okay? But you have to wait for that. Okay, the other one is cholesterol. Cholesterol. If you take Fiber Life, it lowers your cholesterol. Why is that important? Because cholesterol and calcium cause the blocked arteries. Right? Remember, cholesterol and calcium together block the arteries, make it harder for the blood to go through. Cardio Life deals with the calcium. Fiber Life deals with the cholesterol. Okay? So they work very good together. Very good together. Okay? Now, the issue of blood sugar is very, very important. It's the last thing I'm going to talk about. The issue of blood sugar is important. Anything you eat that's white, like white rice, white flour, white sugar, white bread, white pasta, white people. That's not funny. Don't eat white people. Well, I'm leaving tomorrow, so after tomorrow you can eat all the white people you want. Just have at them. I don't care. I won't be here. Anything that's white has no fiber. So when something has no fiber, it means when you eat it, it's in your tummy, and right away it goes to your blood. Right away. It goes to your blood right away. It becomes sugar instantly, blood sugar, which is called blood glucose, but we're going to call it blood sugar. So, and you know, I talk to people like Angie, she knows this very well, right? So also diabetes, fastest growing disease in this country, is high blood sugar. The reason people have high blood sugar is because everything they eat is white. And to wash it down, they drink iced tea, which is full of sugar. Right? So when you have all this sugar in your tummy, it goes into your bloodstream very, very quickly, right? So this reaction is very, very bad. It means your blood sugar goes up very, very high. The first thing to leave your tummy is sugar. The second thing to leave your tummy is protein. The third thing to leave your tummy is fat. Okay? Sugar leaves first. And it goes into your bloodstream very, very quickly. There's only one thing quicker than sugar, and that's alcohol. Okay? That's why when you take a drink of something, you feel it right away, right? Because it goes into your blood immediately. So alcohol is actually number 1, sugar's number 2, protein's number 3, fat's number 4. So sugar, when it goes into your blood sugar goes up very high, and your body says, whoa, 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 this is very bad. Which it is very, very bad. If it gets to your brain, it can kill you. So your body makes insulin. And insulin is a hormone that grabs onto sugar. And it grabs the sugar and it takes it out of your blood. But it doesn't just disappear. It doesn't go into thin air. Where does it take the sugar? To the bilbil. Yes, to the bilbil. And it comes to the bilbil and it says, hi, bilbil, it's me. I have something for you. I have some more sugar. Can you let the sugar in? And the bilbil says, sure, man, we love it. Right? So when you look at yourself in the mirror and you see the bilbil, that is all stored sugar. Okay? It's stored sugar. Now, and this happens, guys, I'm telling you, this is how your body works. Doesn't matter whether you're a man or a woman, if you're 12 years old, 1 year old, or 101 years old, this is how your body works. It takes sugar immediately. When your blood sugar goes up, your body makes insulin, it takes the sugar and it stores it. Now, if you're an athlete, if you run for an hour, bike for an hour, swim for an hour, every single day, or 5 days a week, then the sugar doesn't stay in the bilbil. Right? But how many of you are doing that? No. Because when you're exercising, your body needs sugar for fuel. It's like the gasoline in the car. So unless you're exercising, every single day, vigorously, not clicker in front of Netflix. It's not exercise. Okay? So if you're exercising, you can eat a lot of sugar. You know, like super athletes are always eating high sweet foods because they burn it off for energy. And their body fat is very low. Right? But if you're not working out, if you're not exercising, the bilbil is the sugar. Fat does not make you fat. Sugar makes you fat. So keep your sugar down. Now, here's the reason why I'm telling you this. Because anything that's white has no fiber. All you have to do is take Fiber Life with your rice, with your white sugar, with your dessert. If you take Fiber Life, what happens is the sugar goes into the bloodstream more slowly because the fiber gel. So when you take the Fiber Life, you drink a large glass of water, in 8 minutes, the capsule releases, the water's in your tummy, the Fiber Life goes to the water and absorbs all the water and makes this gel, this sticky gel in your tummy. That gel grabs onto the sugar and it wraps itself around the sugar and it makes your body work to get the sugar into your bloodstream. So instead of going super fast, it goes much, much slower. When the blood sugar goes in slowly, the body makes less insulin. When the body makes less insulin, there's less bil. Okay? So keep your blood sugar down by using Fiber Life and drinking a large glass of water. So Fiber Life is super good for keeping the blood sugar down, which is eventually going to have less stored bil. Then, right, the bil you have right now will not get bigger, and eventually, if you maybe start walking a little bit, you maybe do some exercise, you'll get rid of the bil. Okay? And you'll have that super sexy figure. Okay? So very, very important to understand the role of fiber and the role of Fiber Life. So Fiber Life is good for the arteries because it gets rid of cholesterol, right? It pulls cholesterol. Literally, it's like a toothbrush. It scrubs the arteries, just like you brush your teeth. This Fiber Life scrubs the arteries, gets rid of the cholesterol. Then the Cardio Life comes in and grabs the calcium, puts the calcium in your bones. The cholesterol leaves your body, and your arteries are much clearer. Okay? So very, very, very important. Okay? So I'm telling you this training stuff and these details. So when you see me talk about stuff, right? You know, you see me in the Super Mega Hope and I'm saying, oh, you know, if you take Cardio Life, it's going to do this. If you take Fiber Life, it's going to do that. The reason I'm telling you why, because I want you to know I'm just not up here saying this stuff, right? This stuff works, okay? These products work. They will help your body. I know exactly what they do. I know how they're going to help you, okay? And I know how they're going to help your customers. And that is the reason why Lifestyles is growing like we're growing, okay? Because the products work. So very, very, very important to be using all of these products. They all work. Now, we're going to, and the other thing that's really good, I think, is the fact that we don't have 4,000 products. We don't have 400, right? We have 4, you know. So if you're a new distributor, the good news is we have 4 products. It makes the business a lot simpler. It makes it a lot easier, right? You know, you just focus on these 4 products. But the real magic of it is that these 4 products, there's not one single person in the world that would not benefit from at least one of our products, right? It means that every single person can benefit from one or more of our products, right? And that is what makes the business exciting, okay? Now, the other thing that's kind of exciting is, I think I have one last slide here. Yes, we are going to, whoa, hold on. There's one slide here, and I'm going to bring up a special guest. We are going to be celebrating our first face-to-face national gala in quite some time. So this is going to be absolutely amazing, guys. The whole weekend of the gala is going to be amazing. Ed, can you put my slide up there? It's a whole weekend. It starts Thursday with Super Mega Hope. Friday we have we've got an RLT, we've got the gala, we've got a Super Mega Hope, we got the SLT. So here it is, the weekend, right? So Thursday we have the SLT, and then the